everyone, I am Sai. Welcome back to my channel, iQOO. So finally friends, I'm back with another video on the tips and tricks on this iQOO 7 device. Yes, this is a part 2 video which I'm trying to do. And in this video, I'll try to discuss about the top 10 tips and tricks which I can give you on this iQOO 7 device, as you can see friends. So just before 2 days back, I did upload a video on the part 1 as well, tips and tricks. So make sure to check that video friends. So I do believe that this is the only way actually you can explore the complete potential of this iQOO 7 device, because there's so much of hidden options which are available in this iQOO 7 device. Some of them you may know and some of them you may not know. So make sure to not skip the video. Please don't skip the video at any moment at all, because these are the really interesting tips and tricks I'm going to tell you right now. So tip number 1 which I'm going to give you is the turning on the multi-turbo mode. Yes friends, there is a hidden feature which is called the multi-turbo mode. So initially, in case if your phone comes with this kind of feature turned off, so make sure to turn it on. As you can see friends, there is a feature which will definitely enhance a lot of performance of your mobile phone experience as well, as you can see. So this is a main useful for the network enhancement purpose, even for the game acceleration engine as well. This will enable a lot of other things which will definitely make the experience of iQOO 7 device using really very smoother. And in case if you're worrying about how to install this iOS launcher, so make sure to type in the YouTube how to install iOS launcher. So iQOO, you can find my video. So second tip which I'm gonna give is that to turn on the inbuilt refresh rate option. Yes friends, the iQOO 7 has got that by default refresh rate option, but there's one disappointment with that is that it doesn't change as you expect from the normal refresh rate, but it will just show what is a refresh rate, what is the application is supposed to use. So you just need to go to the developer options, so which is present in the system. And if you don't know how to enable the developer options, if you don't get that option, don't worry friends, I'll try to show you. Go to the about phone option and try to search for the model number. So by going to this software information, you can find the build number. Try to click on the build number 7 times. So once you click on the build number 7 times, the developer options will be enabled successfully. So now you need to go to developer options. Try to scroll down. Just scroll down a little bit, not too much. So there you'll be finding the option which is called the show refresh rate, as you can see. In this way, you'll be able to enable the 120 Hz and 60 Hz. Right now, the screen refresh rate automatically decreases to 60 Hz. As you can clearly see, friends, I'm not touching the screen, but when I touch the screen, it increasing to automatically to 120 refresh rate. As you can clearly see, live proof, as you can see friends. So in this way, you'll be able to check which games actually supports the 120 FPS and which games doesn't support the 120 FPS. For example, let me try to show you a quick example. So it's a PUBG game. So PUBG game, we do know that PUBG game doesn't support the 120 FPS obviously. So right now it's displaying 60. As you can see friends, there's one more game which is a Gateway 2, which will support the 120 FPS. Yes, I did use the third-party FPS meter as well, testing this option. So which did work perfectly alright. As you can see, now it's showing 120 FPS. So in this way, you'll be able to see which applications are actually supporting the 120 and which applications are actually supporting 60 Hz. That is what the main purpose. So right now I'm trying to use a WhatsApp. So WhatsApp supports the 120 FPS. So this is the main purpose of using this kind of real-time FPS meter. So tip number 3 is that to save the battery life. Yes friends, there's a feature which you need to disable that will definitely save a little bit kind of battery life. And make sure to comment below which tip is your favorite one out of this all the 10 tips which I'm trying to give. So try to go to the settings and try to scroll down, and there you'll find this kind of option which is the locations. Yes, so try to go to the locations and try to check this option which is the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth scanning. So these two options are enabled, as you can see friends, so which will allow the background Wi-Fi scanning and the Bluetooth scanning automatically. As you can see, we did give the permissions to enable in this way in the background, as you can see clearly. So now you need to disable these two options, as you can see. So whenever you want them, you can definitely use them, and whenever you don't want, try to turn off this option. Definitely this will save a little bit kind of battery life in terms of not draining a lot just for looking for the Wi-Fi scanning. So this is the tip number 3 which I can give you. So tip number 4 is to enable the game display enhancement while watching videos. So yes friends, few of the users that did know this kind of option how to use as well. So as you can see right now, I'm trying to watch the videos in the MX Player application, and here I can use this kind of game display enhancement feature to enable the colors slightly more saturated and more brighter. As you can see, little bit you can see some kind of colors are changing and shifting in this way. So you may not be notice much in the camera, but if you try personally, definitely this will be a lot of advantage. Let me just show you how to do that. You just need to go to the settings option. So try to go to the option which is called the ultra game mode, which we know already, and here try to click on this option and click place button. And now you can add the MX Player application. Not only that, Amazon Prime application, Netflix application. I think YouTube is not supported at this point. Few of the applications are not supported, and few of them will be supported. So in this way, you can actually experience the ultra game mode in terms of game display enhancement option while watching videos. Not only while playing games, but while watching videos as well. And this is a tip number 5. So tip number 5, before that, make sure to hit that like, friends, because I don't need 200 likes. This is the target for this video, so make sure to hit that like, don't forget. So tip number 5 is to protect your privacy. Yes, let me try to show you how to do that. So which you can actually protect the third-party applications collecting the data of the OTP, which whatever numbers you get, because nowadays we do get a lot of OTP numbers every day for any kind of payments, bank payments or any kind of shopping as well. So you need to know how to protect your OTP numbers properly. So for that, the iQOO phone has got inbuilt software as well, where you can actually disable from accessing the third-party applications. Yes, so just you need to go to the messaging application. So then try to tap on the settings option. Once you tap the settings option, you do get this kind of plenty of options. So here let's focus only on this option, which is called the verification code protection, as you can see. So now the third party applications will not be able to get the verification codes, for example OTP number codes, those kind of codes. So no other applications will be able to track those. So this is another benefit for the protecting your privacy. So make sure to turn on this option. So in case if it's off, so make sure to turn on this option. So that is another useful thing which I thought of just mentioning for you all. So tip number 6 is going to be really very interesting, friends. Yes, let me try to show you the settings and try to go to the display. Yes, so let's go to the display, and in the display you do find a dark theme, as you can see, friends, clearly. So try to enable this option. This is a tip number 6. That's not it, because we all know the dark theme. This cannot be a tip which is a comment. But now just go back and try to enable the eye protection at same time. Yes, so in this way, use the eye protection and use the dark theme at same time together. This will give you the really good experience while using the phone at night time under low brightness mode. Yes, I did feel comfortably using this kind of 2 eye protection plus dark theme at same time. Works really kind of good. So which in my opinion it feels kind of really good. So make sure to comment below, friends, in case if it is helpful for you or not. That is what I want to know. So make sure to comment below. Definitely I do want to listen to your feedback, but make sure to try this kind of option, friends, turning on the high protection and turning on the dark theme at same time. That will give you the really good results. So next, tip number 7. So this is another really interesting tip which I'm going to give you, which is present in the lock screen. So whenever your phone is locked, if you try to press the volume down button, as you can see, friends, now you can access the quick applications directly even when the phone is in the lock screen, as you can see. Let me try to show it again, friends. I'm trying to press the volume down button. Now the application which I set was Play Store, and Play Store will be opened automatically. You can clearly see that application. Let me try to open this Asphalt 9 game. So for example, let me turn on the Wi-Fi and let me try to open the Asphalt 9 game. As you can clearly see, friends, I'm trying to open. Let's connect to the Wi-Fi first. As you can see, friends, right now the Asphalt 9 game is open, as you can clearly see. So now I'm trying to keep this Asphalt 9 game in the background, and let me try to open a couple of other applications as well. I'm just trying to show you what is happening right now. I'm just trying to open a couple of applications in the background, as you can see. So now I did close my phone, and all of a sudden, if you want to access the application which you are using frequently, for example WhatsApp, in your case maybe Instagram or Facebook, try to set that option, which is a quick launch, by pressing this kind of volume down button, as you can see. Now the Play Store will be opened automatically, friends, at the same spot when I left. Even though you open plenty of other applications, this is the other fastest way to access the quick launch applications. So let me try to show you how to do that. And there is another couple of advantages with this mode as well. Let me try to show you. You can find in the shortcuts and the accessibility, try to code this option which is called the quick action, as you can see. So here you do get this kind of option, which is the turn off flashlight, record audio. That is a really good thing, where you can actually silently record the audio just by pressing the power button down. That's really good. Open the camera, open the Facebook, and open the app. So here you can select any kind of application whatever you use frequently to open instantly. Yes, that's a really good thing. And if you want, you can enable the flashlight for the emergencies purpose, but depend upon the type of user to user, you can actually use this kind of quick launch options. Some people, they like to record the audio for any kind of emergency situation, so you can definitely enable this option and keep it as a safe side ready in your smartphone. So this is a quick tip number 7 which I can give you for all. So tip number 8 is to give the access to the 300 Hz touch sampling rate in every application. Yes, friends, by default what is happening is that in the iQOO 7 device, you cannot use the 300 Hz touch sampling rate in all the applications. Only in the games you will be able to use that kind of 300 Hz touch sampling rate. Yes, so by default, I'm not sure why the iQOO decided to use like that, maybe to save the battery, I think so. But right now, let me just show you, friends, one of the example. So is the one example which I'm trying to use is a normal application which to test the touch sampling rate, how much your phone has got. So right now you can see it's registering only 240 Hz. as you can see friends, 240 Hz minus 120 Hz refresh rate. So 120 Hz only you are getting normally. Yes, the company claimed 300 Hz start sampling rate, but you are getting 120 Hz for the normal applications. But when you try to play the games, you'll get 300 Hz. Let me try to prove how that. So now if you want to use 300 Hz in every application, whatever applications you are using, so you just need to go to the settings and go to the ultra game mode. Try to click on plus button and try to add that application which you want to use a 300 Hz touch sampling rate. So let me try to show you in my testing. So I did enable this kind of option friends, which is the same multi-test application which I'm trying to use before. This is the same application which I'm trying to use now. Touch sampling rate increased instantly to 420 Hz, as you can see 420, but you need to do the minus, so 420 minus 120, so 300 Hz touch sampling rate. So even though this application is not any game, but still I can use the 300 Hz touch sampling rate. Same way, if you're using the Instagram for so much of time or Facebook for so much of time, try to add those applications into the ultra game mode and try to experience this kind of instant response even while using the normal applications as well. But one more quick note, this might drain slightly battery, but not much. This will be kind of battery as well. So tip number 9 can be the flashlight notifications. Yes, in the settings in the iQOO 7 device, there's an option which is called the flashlight notification. You can find going into the accessibility option, try to click the accessibility, and here you do have an option which is called the flashlight notifications. So now you can select the flashlight for the incoming calls and for the messages as well, as you can see, incoming calls and the messages. So mostly I would prefer only for the emergency calls, only not for the messages. So that is my requirement friends, because in the messages, for every message, if you get if you get the flashlight, that will definitely drain the battery as well. So it's better to enable only for the incoming calls. That's a really good thing which you got right now in this iQOO 7 device by default, without even using any kind of third-party applications. That's a really good, useful feature. And finally, it comes to the 10th tip is to change the navigation bar style. So right now, as you can see friends, we are seeing the old style of iQOO or navigation bars. So but if you want to use as a new Android stock style or navigation bar, there is an option to do that. Let me try to show you. So try to go to the settings option, and in the settings you can find the system navigation option, as you can see. So once you're in the system navigation option, there is a this kind of button is called, which is called the settings. As you can see, try to tap on the settings. Now you can enable this option, as you can see, click on this one, and now you can use this kind of stock Android style navigation bar buttons clearly, as you can clearly see friends. So which is quite useful and which is quite interesting as well. This is what I like every time when I'm trying to use this kind of iQOO 7 device. I do feel really good when I'm trying to look at this navigation bar. This is my favorite navigation bar styles overall, as you can see friends. So these are the top 10 tips and tricks which I can give you on this iQOO 7 device. And in case if you like this kind of live wallpapers, what are you waiting friends? Don't forget to check the links in description. There's a playlist for the wallpapers, and try to download and use my links to buy any kind of products, any kind of gadgets, which is available in the description. And do support me friends. That is the only thing which I'm trying to ask for a lot of other users. So do like this video, share the videos, and also use my links to buy the products. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video friends. I'll be back with the part 3. Yes, this is not yet over. I'll be back with the part 3, part 4, part 5. Yes, there's so much of in-depth customization is there, so I thought of just telling in one by one video instead of mixing everything in one video. So that is the reason you should keep on using this kind of tips and tricks meanwhile by the time I come back with the part 3. So thank you for watching, and make sure to comment below what is your favorite tips after all of this 10, which is your favorite one. Make sure to comment below friends, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, see you, bye.